now is the time. You actually get it here with Shalimar. This is a beautiful fragrance from Guerlain that's based on a 400-year-old love story. My goodness, this is the Eau de Parfum. It's 1.6 ounces, and right next to that, you see the magical fairy dust here. This is the shimmer powder. This is an incredible value. As I mentioned, it is our best beauty value of the day. It is our Beauty IQ Steal. Just the Shalimar Eau de Parfum alone would be about $107. You're saving $18 today and getting the shimmer powder with it, which, by the way, this is in a limited edition bottle. It is absolutely a collector's piece. 5 easy payments of $17.80. The entire show on Easy Pay, so a great day to do some shopping. A 302-288 is the item number. Well, this entire hour is all about legendary luxury, because that's exactly who Guerlain is. French luxury, iconic brand, something we are so over the moon to have here at Beauty IQ. And Ginger McKeesian is here to tell us all about it today. Hello, hello.
You look so festive.
I
love it. I love
it. Well, you know, thank you very much. I'm here, of course, for Guerlain, and then Courtney and I have a festival
You're going
show.
on some kind of
That's
Caribbean
right.
cruise or something right after, right?
We are, but I tell you, maybe we'll get on the French Riviera.
I'm in.
Okay, how about that? Because
of
course we're going to be talking all French luxury here. So Ginger is the national training manager for Guerlain. So if you have any questions, beauties, please visit me on our Beauty IQ Facebook page. If you have any questions, that's where you come ask those, and I'll make sure that Ginger gets them. Perhaps you're seeing Guerlain or Shalimar for the very first time. Well, you're in good hands, because you're about to learn about a 400-year-old love story, because that's what it's all about.
This is such an iconic brand, and we're getting a double dose of this beautiful bottle, because, I mean, what is prettier than having something like this on your dresser?
My goodness.
And then the surprise inside, this beautiful Oriental, the first Oriental ever created, when it was first created in 1925 by Jacques Guerlain, who was considered to be the greatest nose of the 21st century. It was out of the box. It was something that was so different that it was considered the bad girl's fragrance.
Yes.
So they used to say that good girls didn't smoke, drink, dance the tango, or wear Shalimar because of these notes. Exotic, but beautiful, subtle, romantic. Everything about this fragrance is magic.
Is magical, that's right. And you know what, the magic doesn't stop there. The magic is also in this incredible value. It's not often that you see something of such luxury at such an incredible price. But here at Beauty IQ, we bring you these incredible values. So shop the show by going to beautyiq.com. Get this steal home. It's only available for 24 hours or while supplies last. Just the Shalimar Eau de Parfum alone is valued at just about $107. Go ahead and take 18 off of that and add in your shimmer powder. It is crazy.
Oh,
what a value that we're very, very proud of. A 302-288 and 5 easy payments of $17.80. So I love the history with Shalimar. Let's dive in a little bit more to the fragrance, if we can. What we're going to expect when we get our very first.
So your first experience, or what you first discover, we like to say, the bergamot. So usually a citrus is what you find at the top of the fragrance, and bergamot is a note that we use a lot. It's from Calabria, Italy, so you get that bit of freshness right initially, and then the flowers start to build. The jasmine, the rose. So we have the jasmine, I call that the princess fragrance, a little bit more playful, and then the rose, which is more classic. Dries down continuously to the iris, which is more of a powdery note, and then vanilla and tonka bean, which gives it that rich kind of soul, that real Oriental comes through at the end, at the dry down.
Oh, I love it. And true luxury here, an iconic fragrance. A fragrance that truly has gone from generation to generation to generation.
For sure. You love it on your mom or on your grandmother. But you know what? Fragrance at Guerlain, we say you perfume the perfume. So don't be afraid to really experience this, because your own skin is going to grab it. You will perfume the perfume. You'll add your skin is the missing note. So make Shalimar your own. You know, it's still modern. because when it was launched, it was at a time when women were not only discovering their femininity, but their independence. Two powerful things. And isn't that today's woman too?
Absolutely,
So
it's today's
it's
woman.
The perfect scent.
So let's move on to the second piece of the puzzle here. This is fabulous, and you know, we don't actually get to see this very often from Guerlain. So I love how Ginger puts it. If you're lucky enough to just bump into one of these out at a store with a door, well then you've really hit the jackpot
Stumbled
here,
on
right?
a jewel.
That's right.
Absolutely.
But here at Beauty IQ, we actually have this in our steal today, which is our best beauty value of the day. It's a great time to do some shopping. Okay, so let's talk about what this is exactly. To me, it's magic.
Yeah, we call it fairy dust. It's our shimmer powder, or you know, the French, the name on the box says souffle, in French it's souffle. So what that means is it's a very light, airy dusting of gold shimmer and a light scent of Shalimar.
And you know, that's really nice because if you want just like a daytime fragrance, you can absolutely get this. But what I'm loving right now is that, yes, I'm getting a little bit of fragrance, but really what I'm getting is just this beautiful sophisticated shimmer.
And you know what? This looks amazing with the tan. I'm a little bit tan, but I mean, it's the summer's coming, the weather's warming up. This is a perfect complement. After the beach, you shower, and then you dust this on, and your skin is just glowing. It really will help the tan look even better.
There we go.
It's not a tanner, but it just does that beautiful enhance to any golden tones in your skin.
Look.
Or even if you're fair, it's gorgeous. Oh, it's perfect for what you're wearing.
I know.
Give me
Thank
some
you.
more.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Well, and we're also getting a very, very soft scent of the Shalimar here.
Very much so.
Could I layer these two together?
For sure.
Okay.
Evening time.
Okay.
Go for it.
Perfect.
Go for it full on, both of the sprays.
Well, I have to say, is there anywhere we can't spray this?
No, in the hair too.
In the hair.
In the hair.
It's
oh my
fairy
God. You have to
dust.
see, when we have this, we launch this one time a year. We have a few pieces in store. People go crazy. It sells out. So again, you can't get it anywhere else but
Well,
here.
and can we talk a little bit about how beautiful the presentation is? I mean, this is absolute eye candy for any vanity that you may have. And can you go through the story of the bottles?
The bottles. So the bottle, the love story is about the Shah Jahan and his 13th wife, Mumtaz Mahal. She was his favorite. She died giving birth to his only son, and he was heartbroken. But he built these beautiful gardens for her when he brought her to the palace, and they had statues and fountains and beautiful flowers. And the bottle, Jacques Guerlain, who was inspired by the story, created the bottle to look just like a statue with a pedestal. And the shape of the bottle is to commemorate Mumtaz's dress, so the pleats in the bottle and the shoulders, and of course the blue sapphire. The first time blue glass was used in perfumery, so the sapphire was to commemorate the sapphire skies, the night skies, because they spent a lot of time in the gardens together. So you know, you have this beautiful, this creation is a tribute to this fragrance, so it's made uniquely for that. So again, you know, the next inspiration, I don't know what it'll be, but it will not be this exact. This will never be duplicated.
Wow, so it truly is limited edition. It truly is a collector's item.
Collector
something
piece,
that
for
you're going
sure.
to feel so proud
Yes.
putting on your vanity, or even just, I have to tell you, I was just moving recently and I really, really thought about what I was leaving out on my countertop, right? I wanted it to look just really neat, really clean, and I wanted it to be something I was proud of when I walked in there.
Of course.
That's what Guerlain does for you. They provide you with the most beautiful, the most luxurious bottles, and you're getting both of these home today in our Beauty IQ Steal. It's 1.6 ounces of the Eau de Parfum, the iconic Eau de Parfum, based on a 400-year-old love story, which truly does mean and stands for eternal love.
That's right.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yes.
Yes.
Shalimar means eternal love. So again, at the House of Guerlain, we're inspired by women, love stories, beautiful places like palaces.
Yes, we like palaces.
Yeah.
What are we looking at here?
So this is really kind of an ode to more of maybe the modern Mumtaz, you know, dressed in jewels. It's our ad that really speaks to, you know, she's sexy, but she's kind of subtle, maybe a little hidden, you know, kind of that soft sensuality. And she's been our muse, the model that you see here, for many years. So, you know, kind of a princess.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like it. I
Yeah.
like it. I think we're all kind of into princesses right now, right?
Yes, of course.
At least I know I am. Claire in our Facebook chat, hi Claire. She says, my favorite fragrance for the last 48 years.
Love that, Claire. Wonderful.
amazing.
Yeah, it's like part of her. It's
Yep.
part of, and people know it.
Absolutely.
And they know her
Absolutely.
when she's wearing it.
I'm
It's
so
like
glad
signature.
that you said that
Yes.
because I have an aunt, my Aunt Judy, and I have to tell you, my Aunt Judy has worn the same fragrance my entire life, right? So anytime I smell it anywhere,
it's her.
of course, my heart kind of flutters for my Aunt Judy.
Yeah, we have people cry who tell us stories about Shalimar opening up their grandmother's chest, or someone who has passed or is maybe not close to them anymore, and it's just, they're so emotional because scent is very powerful.
Yeah.
It really can take you to a place, and Shalimar, we have the most beautiful stories of Shalimar, and it's a stunning fragrance that's so, it lasts long on the body, but it leaves that beautiful trail of yourself, behind, and people remember it.
Well, I want to remind you of the great value that we have here today. Of course, it's so much fun to talk about the love story, and it's so much fun to get our Beauty IQ Steal home, but it's also really fun to talk about a great value.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Because we all, let's face it, we love a good value.
Yeah.
We love a good deal. We're good shoppers. With this Shalimar Beauty IQ Steal, you are getting the Eau de Parfum that you see here. This is absolutely gorgeous. You can get it home, try it out for a full 30 days, beauties, and isn't that fabulous that we're talking about fragrance that you can actually get home and try out. This is valued at just about $107. Take $18 off of the price and go ahead and add in your limited edition bottle, the collector's piece here of that shimmer powder. That's your Beauty IQ Steal. 5 easy payments of $17.80 gets it home, a 302-288. And if you are new to hanging out with us here on Beauty IQ, you can shop with us a few different ways. You can shop with us by going to beautyiq.com. The Steal will be right there. You can just click right on it right when you get there. You can give us a call at 800-600-3144, or if you're hanging out on our QVC app, which is our big sister company, you can shop there as well. So totally up to you. All I have to tell you with the Steal is make sure that you get it sooner than later, because our
Absolutely.
Steals do sell out and they're only available for 24 hours or while supplies last. So I'd love to just dive back in again to the notes if we can. So somebody that's maybe experiencing Shalimar for the very first time, what can they expect to experience?
So they can expect initially a bit of freshness. The powdery notes come in soon after that with the floral of jasmine, rose, iris is the powderiness, and then that warm kind of nuttiness of vanilla and tonka bean. So especially with the Eau de Parfum, sometimes I like to spray it behind my neck, behind my knees. If sometimes fragrance feels overwhelming to you, don't spray it up around this area. You can spray it right behind your neck or even overhead and let it fall softly into your hair. So there's different ways to experience it, because these days with all the spraying that goes on in the department stores, like people are just kind of backing away, even though they love scent. So if you're one of those, don't be afraid of this. Just know that there's subtle ways to wear it without overwhelming your space.
I'm so glad you gave us that little tip. I had actually never thought about that. I sometimes, there's a time and a place. Sometimes I kind of want a lot of fragrance because,
for sure.
like it's date night or something. But sometimes, you just want to feel your most beautiful, and you just want kind of a light
little
scent.
extra,
a
little
little
touch.
extra, right? So maybe a little behind the knee.
Yeah.
I like that. So in the pulse
That's
point.
the pulse point, and it's down below, so
Right.
it's not up here, like, between you if you're talking, but it's still subtly there. It'll
I'm
rise
going
up.
to
It'll
use-
rise up from there.
Yes, I'm going to use this.
Yeah.
trick. Okay, and then let's dive in one more time here to the shimmer powder, because this is very special. You don't see this very often. You don't see it out there very much.
You can't find it. If you find it, it's like I said, like
Let
a
us
buried
know.
treasure.
Yeah.
You
Because
can't.
you
And you
did
won't
just-
get it for the, you're not
this
going to
price.
get this deal.
No, and also, let's just point out also, this is a collector's item. This is limited edition. And let's talk about what it smells like, because this is also Shalimar, but
Just
it's
softer.
a softer version.
Softer, and the
Okay.
powderiness kind of will hold on to it, but in a very softer way, because it's not liquid, it's not fluid. So it's going to be just a subtle, similar to what you might experience with a dusting powder, except lighter and with more shimmer.
Well, and the thing
And
is,
the way you apply it, I mean, it gives you the option of just really, you can just go everywhere.
it doesn't
Look at it.
feel like anything. It just makes you feel like maybe a little fairy who's
Yeah,
like
it
flying
makes you
over
feel
you.
pretty.
Can you see the shimmer?
This is,
Let's
yeah,
see.
and you know what? How many times have we sprayed it, Elise, and I see it, but you don't look like you're glittering,
Oh.
like you're glowing.
Look at that.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. And with your
Woo.
dress, too. I mean, girl, you're ready.
Oh my
And you know, I've
goodness.
even just done a touch of it. I mean, if you want to be a little brave and just kind of maybe even on the cheekbone,
Yes,
just a
we
little
do.
soft. Yeah, I
Yes,
mean,
we
I
do.
wouldn't spray it, obviously, but just a kind of a little touch. You know, last minute, running out the door, let me give myself a little touch in the
Wow.
cheekbone area. So multi-use, subtle, even young. We have, you know, 15, 16-year-old, even young